Pato O'Ward has set the IndyCar world on fire with his breakout 2021 season in the NTT IndyCar Series. Driving for the McLaren SP team, he finished his second year of IndyCar third in the standings with 2 wins and 3 poles. These wins also scored him a Formula One test in Abu Dhabi for McLaren's Formula One team at the end of the season. However, as his career goes on and given his relative youth, it leaves a constant question in the minds of many of his fan base. My name is Intern, I talk wheel, and today we're here to discuss the question, what lies in Pato O'Ward's future? Pato O'Ward is one of racing's hottest talents at the moment. At just 22, he's coming off a breakout season in his sophomore season in IndyCar, where he scored 2 wins and finished third in the standings after briefly leading the championship late in the season. An improvement from his first season for McLaren, where he finished 4th. O'Ward races for McLaren, a racing team that not only has an IndyCar team, but also a Formula One team. Due to Pato's good relationship with the team and his impressive season, he was rewarded with a Formula One test at Abu Dhabi to take place at the conclusion of the Formula One season. This has led to speculation that we might be seeing him bring his talents to Formula One real soon. An IndyCar driver moving to F1, though seemingly rare in today's motorsport world, has happened in the past with drivers like Juan Pablo Montoya and Jacques Villeneuve making the switch and finding success. McLaren currently have Lando Norris and Daniel Ricciardo in their lineup. After what most are considering a breakout year, it seems as though Norris has solidified himself as McLaren's main guy moving forward. As for Ricciardo, he's struggled massively this year, and outside of a win in Monza, he's had a disappointing season, normally getting out-qualified and beaten by his teammate. Therefore, at the moment, it's safe to say that if Pato O'Ward ever gets an F1 seat at McLaren, it will more than likely be at Ricciardo's expense. Both drivers are on multi-year deals, with O'Ward himself signed on for extra years at McLaren in IndyCar. A move like this would probably take place at the end of 2023, as Ricciardo is on a 3-year deal. The only thing that would cause it to happen sooner is if Ricciardo severely underperforms at any point next year, to the point where they buy him out of his contract. But for now, O'Ward will still be in IndyCar and has said that he wants to achieve more in IndyCar before ever considering a full-time pursuit of F1. So let's talk about that for a bit. O'Ward solidified himself as a championship contender this year after staying in the title fight all the way to the last round. O'Ward took big hits at the end of the 2021 IndyCar season. He finished 14th after having a bad strategy in Portland, and 27th in the Long Beach finale after getting hit early and taking significant damage. Though it's easy to believe Pato would have won the title regardless, these incidents for sure cost him second in the standings, and losing second in the standings to Joseph Newgarden. If Pato is to win the title next year, there are many drivers he'll have to beat consistently. Guys like defending champ Palou, Joseph Newgarden, Colton Herta, Scott Dixon, and maybe outside favorites like VK, Ericsson, Rahal, or Grosjean. Pato will have to be at his best in IndyCar because it's a very close racing series where the talent more often than not rises to the top. He also has the Indy 500 on his mind, a race he's finished in the top 6 of in both of his attempts for McLaren. Speaking of McLaren, if Pato stays in IndyCar long term, what are the odds of him staying with McLaren long term? At times his McLaren has not shown the speed of a Ganassi or an Andretti car, and it makes you wonder if Pato is overperforming given his equipment and given how badly he's beaten his last 2 teammates, Oliver Askew in 2020 and Felix Rosenqvist in 2021. If the equipment doesn't complement O'Ward's talent, what's stopping him from moving to a team like Penske, like Ganassi, or like Andretti in search of a better shot at a title? In conclusion, only time will tell. Pato's current goal is to win the Indy 500 and the IndyCar Championship. If he does that, he'll probably turn his attention to F1 and maybe secure a McLaren drive in the future. If he doesn't, he'll stay in IndyCar and try to achieve his goals, even if it means one day leaving McLaren. There's no telling what could happen, but one thing's for sure, whatever it is, Pato fans will have a lot to look forward to, and so will he. My name is Intern, I talk wheel, and thanks for watching.